The Manpower Ministry says it is not considering insurance schemes to protect Singaporeans who have lost their CPF money to scams. It notes that these are also not part of a framework that it's developing with stakeholders like financial institutions and telcos to strengthen the responsibilities of key parties. Addressing the issue of scams in Parliament, Manpower Minister See Leng gave the assurance that more precautionary measures may be put in place to prevent malware-related scams if needed. Face verification was introduced as an added precaution last week for CPF members who log into their accounts using SingPass. In the first half of this year, there were over 700 reported cases of malware-related scams. 8 cases involved CPF savings with losses amounting to $124,000. The victims were aged between 55 and 80.
These additional safeguards may make it slightly less convenient for members to perform certain CPF e-services, but I think members would agree that it's better to be safe than sorry. This is especially so in the light of new threats. The government will continue to review and monitor these threats closely and work closely alongside the banks to introduce more precautionary measures when necessary.
Dr. Tan's reply to Mr. Melvin Yong prompted the MP to ask if there will be further security measures.
How is MOM or the CPF board working with the SPF to better detect and prevent unauthorized transfers of CPF monies?
We think that it is sufficient to effectively limit the convenience in terms of the withdrawal of monies from the CPF accounts to their own bank accounts. I understand that separately, MAS, with Govt, with the banks and also SPF, they are separately working on a parallel initiative to see how to protect banking customers from allowing unauthorized withdrawals from their bank accounts.
Is MOM working with Govt to patch this vulnerability if it indeed is about a vulnerability?
The vulnerability appears to be in the Android phones, and generally our members may have just gone online, whether it's on Facebook or some other form of social media, and come across some particular app which purportedly gives them a steep discount, a very, very good deal. They then turn on the accessibility services on their Android phone itself. That then exposes themselves to all these scammers to then undertake and take over their information.